We are joined with the Honorable Minister of ICT, Postal and Courier Services, Honorable Tatenda Mavetera, who has been speaking on a plethora of key issues affecting the ICT industry as far as data and tariff issues are concerned. Honorable Minister, we do thank you so much, and we do appreciate this time that you've just taken to join us right here. Key issues have been discussed in this forum in Daba, and one of the key issues has been data and issues that have been affecting data prices, tariff prices. Are we winning this battle? How far have we gone so far?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm quite optimistic that we are going to achieve the intended goal, whereby we get a win-win situation for the operators and also for the consumers. We have already started engaging the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Energy. That's why you saw even in this meeting, we had the Ministry of Energy being represented by ZTTDC. It's important. The issue of power is very important for us to make sure that we've got reliable connectivity. You will see that a lot of our base stations that we have also rely on efficient and reliable power. So because of that, there is need for us to engage with the Minister of Energy. We see what we can then be able to do. Let's also be able to look at other innovative ways, which will see us even being able to even go green. You see right now we have even initiated a hybrid system that we have put in place, where you will see us having solar systems, also having generators also being there. For us, we're saying less of alternative sources. But however, there is also the issue that was mentioned about the Minister of Local Government, what we need to do when we're accessing some certain areas in line with their with all the acts that they have. And also we also need to engage the Minister of Transport. We also had that the issue of road access that is also needed for them to be able to also access the base stations at times. So we're saying it's a matter of collaboration. Our president has been clear that we need to have a whole of government approach. So this whole of government approach entails us to engage more. Let's be able to reach a situation whereby everyone understands what's happening. You see, there was the issue which was quite clear about the issue of the cost of data. Right. Where do we stand as a country? Where are we? As much as it is, we need to be able to achieve Vision 2030. And for us to have a digital economy towards 2030, for us to be able to achieve a digital economy, we need to have reliable connectivity. For us to go smart, we need to make sure that we also have got reliable data, which is also then affordable data. So that alone is a matter of us continuously being able to engage. We need to find out the cost drivers, I've said it before. Now we have them. Let's engage now. All the relevant ministries in line with the whole of government approach. Let's engage all other stakeholders which are also involved, so that at least we are able to see how we can mitigate.
I'm happy Zesa was here as the major player. What are they offering specifically? Because I know that they drive the biggest component as far as power cost is concerned. What are they offering? What are they promising? And I also know that you gave us a deadline last time we spoke, that we are meeting as stakeholders to have a deadline that will give us a national solution as far as the power issue is concerned, which is the biggest issue as far as driving the cost of data.
Good. We didn't give you a deadline in terms of power, because that is not my jurisdiction. Yes, but what we did was to give each other a deadline to say, okay, fine, let's work with July 2024, end of July. Let's see what we would have done towards the data issue. Reason being, we need to give each other timelines. Maybe we can even do it earlier, even as early, or in my view, I think we can even do it as early as even, let me not give another timeline, but I'm saying it can be earlier. It can be earlier than July. But it's for me, I'm saying what Zesa went on to promise was that we need to be able to see there's something. You see, it's the geographical setup of base stations. You realize that there are some which are quite critical. We need to be having some dedicated power lines that are also going to be put towards those. So it's a matter of us being able to really come up with a map, be able to see which is this base station, where is it, which areas are there, which areas they're also covering. For me, I think we need to look at, in line with our president's vision, let's look at e-learning. Let's also look at health. For us, these are key components that we need to look at. And it's not the Minister of ICT which does it alone. We are all more on the technical side. When we are talking about e-learning, we need to engage the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education. When it is health, we also need to engage the Minister of Health. When it is telehealth. So I'm saying all these aspects, we've got a whole of government approach. For us, we are driving ICTs in all these ministries. That's why you see we've got an enterprise architectural modeling that we're working on, where you see us going on and making sure that we digitize all MDAs and all ministries. That's what we're working towards. And this is a collective effort. For me, I feel there's a lot that we need to still engage with ZESA. We've got PowerTel, which already has got fiber that it has. So we need to be able to see what is it that is lacking. We don't need to leave any infrastructure idle. Let's utilize it. So for me, it's a matter of us continuously engaging and continuously identifying which areas are key, and then we can invest in that.
Okay. Last but not least, I know you're tired of this question. People always want to be asking, what is your position and where are we as far as Starlink is concerned? I know there have been talks about them having applied, they have not been applied. What is the actual official position as far as this issue is concerned? And what is the government's position in having Starlink? Are we resisting? Are we going to be approving it if they apply?
There is never a time we cannot be able to go in line with the president's vision. The president said we need to re-engage. Zimbabwe is open for business. He has been clear ever since he got into office in November 2017, and that's where we stand. Zimbabwe is open for business. Any person who is willing to come and trade in Zimbabwe and be able to offer their service in Zimbabwe, they are free to do that. And Starlink, like I said before, they have already shown interest. And they've had meetings with Portras, and Portras has given them what is needed for them to be able to finish the process of them operating in Zimbabwe. So it's a matter of them finalizing, which we are saying for us as a country, it's not only Starlink. We are looking at any provision or any intervention which is going to be coming through, which will make sure that we've got reliable connectivity, and also we bridge the digital divide. So for me, I don't like a conversation whereby we're just centered on saying Starlink.
It's just
it's just one of the service providers which provides low Earth orbit satellite. Right. So for me, I think it's important that we can have Starlink could be one. Let's have more coming through, because if we have more, the more the merrier, in my view. Because what we want is for us to provide good, affordable connectivity and also reliable connectivity to the people of Zimbabwe. And I'm happy that if you had the presentation of even the operators here, they were saying, yes, we don't have a problem with Starlink. It has to tow the cost. Whatever we also paid, it also has to pay whatever. I thought you had the conversation that they were saying. To say there's no one who is scared of it. It's just one of the many satellite companies that we have, and if they want to trade with Zimbabwe, they also need to follow the rules and regulations, which are just like everyone else. And for us, we're saying we have never said it's not allowed, and as government, we can never resist. Why would we resist when we want to make sure that we provide efficient and reliable and, of course, affordable connectivity for the people of Zimbabwe? So we are there to serve, and after all, we are supposed to practice servant leadership and humble leadership, like what our president says. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Honorable Minister. You heard it all from the Honorable Minister of ICT, Post and Courier Services, Honorable Tatenda Mavetera, speaking on an array of issues as far as the ICT sector is concerned. My name is Tonio. Let's do this each and every time.